Good morning, Hawks, and welcome to the MTHS News Magazine Show. I'm Corey Michael Blanchard, and today we have two very important stories for you. One is on the very first play of the year, and two is the food drive. But first, we have HBN reporter Brendan Orsillo, who interviewed the members of the Big Six about their plan to unify the school.
I mean, a lot of ASB focuses on doing assemblies and dances and thinks that's the only way that we can connect and unify all the students. But I think that it's the personal connections that we make with our students is what unifies us as a school.
Because I think it's all about building a connection, building a relationship with the student body or whoever, and also random acts of kindness helps to build our way to the top to unify the school. Some bigger acts of kindness could be helping someone with their homework, which is a little bigger, maybe helping someone through a tough time. I know it's a pretty big one, but if there's someone struggling in class or at home, that could, helping someone out could definitely build that relationship with them and make them feel more comfortable and safe around school.
School would to host different kinds of events like the food drive that's currently going on, as well as the significance of different events. I mean, assemblies are primarily to de-stress students so they wouldn't have to focus on their schoolwork and all that stuff. The different kinds of events that go around ASB would focus primarily on fundraising. We use our resources primarily on events like assemblies and just like dances and all that stuff. I would rather do stuff like movie nights or like a little tournament here and there, Smash Bros, Mario Kart. But we have been primarily focusing on rivalries between different schools. With PPP, food drive, that can be seen. Another use of our resources would be funding parts of clubs like HBN with New Tech.
If you look at it from my standpoint, that unifying the school comes from making the connections with the students. I believe that the resources that we're going to need is leaders from our school, and those leaders come from our clubs and activities that we have.
I mean, every day ASB officers are always talking to different people, whether it's in their class or at lunch or in the hallways. They're always trying to connect and build a relationship and build that trust.
This is kind of an ongoing process. Making connections doesn't have a set date on it. It'll just happen as the school year progresses. I think we have more than enough resources to execute this plan. I think the problem comes from ASB, again, being so focused on its assemblies and dances that we don't really think much about the unification of our school.
The plan is always going to be an ongoing process, knowing that it's going to take planning of whether this is going to be financially sound, whether the students are going to enjoy it, and whether it's going to be worth our time. I want our students to support each other, not because it's a nice thing, but rather it feels good to know that there's somebody there.
With everyone together, with everyone, with their different backgrounds, their different cultures, whether they're a STEM kid, a football player, or a band kid, or arts kid, or whatever. I think that's really beautiful to see all of them together.
So many students come to school feeling like they don't belong here. A lot of people, I'll see it during lunch, they'll be sitting alone. People will walk through hallways, not making eye contact, not talking to anybody. They'll have headphones in. Sometimes it's even me doing that. And I want students to feel unified at this school because people will have a lot more positive experience at this school. And with that, people will make a lot more memories here. And if people make a lot of memories at this high school, I feel like people will have a great experience and they'll make their life memorable here.
Reporter Jamie Stockemer attended the MTHS Theater on November 16th to see the very first play of the year performed by the Mountain Lake Terrace Drama Department titled Check Please. Check it out.
The first play of the year, called Check Please, was on November 16th, and I was there to catch up with the two leads, Memphis Ramperman and Mason Pistol, at the play and the theater program. The play Check Please is a comedy about a series of dates that don't go quite well.
Check please.
The show also included segments of improv by input of the audience.
Scary, a demon clown. Hi, my name's Mason Pistoli. I play Guy in the play, and I'm in about half the scenes throughout the play at Check Please. I don't really have an official set name, but I'm one of the leads, along with Memphis. I feel pretty solid about my performance, I would say. I mean, of course there are little flukes here and there, but you know, everybody has them, and you know, I feel pretty solid overall about my whole performance. It was such an honor to portray like such a funny, like even he's a regular guy, but it is somewhat funny the stuff that he does, and you know, it was a real honor. Well, I would say the biggest part about being in the theater program to me is just like having that nice sense of community, and just like it just being it's so much bigger than myself. Like the things that we perform, all of us coming together to portray a story. It's just, I don't know, it's just so great to me, and it just means a lot.
Will you be my girlfriend?
Sure, but only if you pay for dinner.
So, my name's Memphis, and I was the female lead of Check Please, so my technical character name was Girl, very creative. I feel like personally I was really happy with my performance because I've done plays in elementary school and I was like, oh yeah, that's cool, but I wasn't really invested. But it was my first high school performance and I felt like I did really good. I feel like the cast did good. I mean, we all there was a little bit of mess ups, but if that doesn't happen, is it really a play though? Overall, I think it's really important that we actually have a theater program, and I think that it's cool that we're able to spotlight it with plays. And personally for me, I'm just really excited to be able to have an outlet that I'm able to, I guess, perform, because it's just important, because sometimes you're having a real bad day and you don't really want to be yourself. You want to go and be a character and have a lot of energy and stuff. So I think it's just important to be able to do something you love in a cool place. It does promote a sense of unity, I think. I mean, obviously it takes a little while if you're just new or a freshman to kind of get into it. But I do think that we're all very accepting. I mean, there's different types of people, and I don't know, everybody's just very open, and we want to have a system of trust, essentially. Because if you're performing or you're teching, we try to trust each other. And we love people to come to see our plays. I mean, overall, I just really enjoy being in the theater program, and I'm excited for the upcoming plays.
The performance of Check Please was made possible because of the theater program bringing together people that have different skills and interests and making something to perform. And there's still much more great things to come out of the theater program this year, so stay tuned.
The Food Drive Extravaganza happened on Friday, November 16th, and this food drive is focused on connecting MTHS to the community. And here's Daniel Vega with the story.
Hey Terrace, I'm Danny Vega, and I am here reporting on the Extravaganza that happened on Friday, November 16th, 2018. Now, this event is tailored to the community outside of Montclair Terrace High School, where the hundreds of cars passing by 44th Avenue West pull over to the amazing volunteers working on this event to give them some change, some non-perishables if they have any on them, or, as the name implies, plentiful canned goods.
As we all know, Terrace students can voluntarily participate in the month-long food drive by donating non-perishable foods, but this event is focused on our community outside of schools. Student volunteers are jumping in on the action by screaming at cars passing by for their money and their potential goods for the greater good. This event was able to gather up 545 cans at an estimate of $227, contributing more to the month-long food drive.
We just want to support our own community. Montclair Terrace has always been a huge community service group of people. Every time there's a need, the kids, the staff, the parents, the community really jump in and help out each other. That's something I love about the school community.
There's something special about, donating and giving charity, and really I think letting the people in the community have that opportunity to do something for their community, it really improves their lives and helps them, but it also benefits the entire city as well, because it's just got a huge positive impact, and it's just great for the overall conscience of everybody involved.
The fact that this really helps our community, and even though it is a school event, it's very important that we also get the community involved, because the more people we get involved, the more cans we can get and the more cash we can also get in.
Exactly. And that's it for my report on the Extravaganza. Now, hopefully you guys have donated in some way to the food drive. If you didn't, don't worry about it. There's always next time. But for those of you that did, you are really helping out the community, and Montling Terrace appreciates that greatly. Other than that, I'm reporter Danny Vega, signing off. Hey Terrace, bring some cans or some cash for a good cause. Extravaganza, Terrace High School, bring some cans, go Terrace, yeah!
Hey, thanks for watching the MTHS News Magazine, and we'll see you next time.